Good morning, everyone. Thought I'd give you an update on what's going on in the gardening world here. Getting cold this weekend. Everything's going to die. It's supposed to get down into the low 20s. Not that a whole lot's going on right now, but some things have survived. This volunteer tomato, which, look at that, is actually, not sure if you can see it there, starting to flower for the first time this year. We'll wait for that. Still kind of cool. Got the little critter trap here, which you can see there apparently is where they're going to live. But I've only caught one chipmunk. So I just don't know why they won't go in there. The bell peppers still haven't died. Survived the frost for the most part. But no usable peppers left. This is what a lazy gardener looks like. They should have all been cleaned up by now. Next year I'd love to have some blueberry plants here, but I'm not sure if I'll get around to that or not. So this next year, I believe, is going to be my pumpkin patch. I'll show you later the seeds I've got, and I think most of the pumpkins I'll try to grow here. Maybe put some of that landscaping fabric down to kill all this grass, or dig it up, or both. Still got the raspberries. You see there's some frost this morning. Got pretty cold overnight. The asparagus still kicking. Not gotten too cold for that yet, I guess. So our burning bushes, most of them, the leaves are down by now, but it turns a bright red. We got here the green onions. Cold don't really bother them. Carrots, still eating those. I'm eating a lot more of them lately. I should really dig up what's under there and do something with them. Great year for the carrots. Couldn't have been happier. Still picking peas, but it does now have some kind of white powder on it. I've never seen that on peas before, but still killing it. Still got some pods. I don't know what kind they are. I'm just going to get rid of all my pea seeds so that I know what variety I'm growing. They got mixed up when I saved them, so I don't know if they're the snap peas or shelling peas or what anymore. I had an onion pop up, and I actually went in and diced it up. It was pretty good. Here's another one. I don't think it's going to get big enough to eat. Scarlet runner beans. Pretty sure they're all dead. There's some nice looking pods. I don't know why this thing took so long to start making beans. If it had started a month earlier, I would have had a ton of them. I don't think many of them are very big. I have a whole bunch of small seeds. I might try them again next year. Raspberries dying off. Kentucky pole beans. Still saving those seeds, letting them dry out. Like one plant's still alive. But all these bell peppers, that just didn't cut the mustard, so I didn't bother picking them. You can see there's still some green beans left. Got a scarlet runner bean down here. Usually pick them when they dry out. Save the seeds. Make some kind of nice soup this winter. The cucamelons are dead. There still are some. I'm just letting them drop at this point. Not even sure the seeds are any good. Not a whole lot left going on in here, except for the radishes. which I'm pretty much past the point of human consumption. Too cold to seed. The rabbit, our pet rabbit, loves them. Just the size of these radishes get huge if you just let them go. So, rabbit loves them. Eats the radish, the leaves, and everything. A big mess going on in here. I should rip out all these tomato plants. I just don't do it. And it's about to get cold. I don't know if I will. Really should, though. Jalapeno plant still alive, but no jalapenos growing on it. So letting that die off. I got the milkweed coming back. Some more of those burning bushes. And the kale. Kale loves the cold. The kale will be fine. The rabbit likes that too. I should start eating a lot more of it too. And we had some volunteer cilantro, which even in the cold weather is going to seed, so I guess there's just no point in ever growing cilantro. And the last thing we have going on out here is the lettuce, which I just haven't been taking care of, so it's not doing very well. Don't water it. If I'd watered it, maybe it would have done better. Okay, let me take you inside and show you what I got going on in there. Okay, so here's the lemon tree. I dumped out all the soil and added new soil. Which I might need to add more because it looks like some of these roots are exposed. But hopefully that'll bring some life back. It does flower occasionally, which is more than it had been doing. That's good. Still got my carrot seeds here. Hopefully those will stay. Another batch of them here. And I got a bag, 2 bags full of green onion seed, which I do not need. There's a bowl full of scarlet runner beads, drying out. Beans. Pretty cool. Wish they had been more productive. My green tomatoes that I was greening out. Some of them already turned, some of them already getting rotten. My small cherry tomatoes. I don't know if this will work or not. I'm really not sure what those melon seeds are. I know it's a melon, but I can't remember which kind. And I did save one of the green bell or orange bell peppers. So, and my wife has some plants. She's really big into plants too, but the kind you don't eat. It's a watermelon, peperonias or something. Still got some butternut squash. This is the gardening cart. This is where I keep everything and get stuff started in the winter. And out here, some more beans. These are Kentucky pole bean beans. This is some of the lima beans I got overripe, so I'll use those to plant more. Scarlet runner beans. And then the green ones are just regular green beans. You would normally eat just a regular green bean, but never got around to it, so try some soup with this stuff this winter. See how that works. And then we got all the stuff we're going to be growing next year. The holy moly peppers and anchos. Going with some super hots next year. Scotch bonnet, Jamaican hot red, Carolina Reaper, the red Peter pepper, which I don't think is too hot, Buchalokia, and then cayenne peppers. Still might try to get some habaneros because those are my favorite. Also doing pumpkins next year. The Casper is the white one. The orange smoothie is the small one. Also going to try the shallots, creme brulee shallot. And then tomatoes. Beefsteaks are really the only ones I need to have. They're my absolute favorite. And I'm not going to be heavy on tomatoes next year, so I'll also have the Texas Roadhouse cherry tomatoes. And eggplant. I miss not having eggplant. I missed having that this year, so I want to have that again. Okay, and then show you some of my wife's plants here. She likes to take cuttings from them and root them in water. Usually works really well. I'm not even going to try to figure out all the varieties that she has here. I'll let you take a look at them. The fern was outside and she brought it in. I think it's going to die on her. And, you know, there's the fig trees, rubber tree, Chinese money plant or something like that. She really likes these split ones too. And then she does have a Christmas plant that's starting to flower. Doesn't realize Christmas is a ways off. Hey, kids made us put up the Christmas tree already. I'm not sure if I still... Here it is. I have this here that my wife bought, and she's going to want me to grow these next year. So I'm going to take the seeds out of that. Try to grow that next year too. Also got some peas in here. Alright, I think that's going to do it for a while. Once I start getting stuff going indoors, maybe I'll get you another video, but appreciate everybody who watched this year and commented and liked and subscribed. I enjoy making the videos, just not only for you guys, but for myself to go back and look at it. And I hope everybody has a great winter and an even better growing season next year. Thanks.